music. That's all I care about.
Artwork in the contemporary. Have to be honest, kind of generic. We used to love Steakhouse 71. I don't know if it's still good. So now we're gonna head up the escalators to the monorail. Monorail.
Stop at Steakhouse 71.
Yeah, we used to eat there all the time.
Before it was Steakhouse 71.
Yeah, before it was Steakhouse 71. That's what I said. There's where we'll be checking in tonight on the second story. Come on over to Cottersville. Open up to the grand reveal of the contemporary.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's Mickey-tastic.
Good.
It's the Fantasia show. Happy Halloween. Love it. Some Haunted Mansion merch. That's cool. Man with the Yoda. Lounge flies. What are your thoughts on the Incredibles refurb? I mean, I love the Incredibles movie. I don't know if it fits in the contemporary refurb though. Check out the Disney afternoon films. That's it. Definitely remind us of down.
Yeah, no, I know. Dang. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. We're the biggest resort in terms of pins.
Contemporary. There she blows. The Outer Rim. We both got the rum swizzle, the same thing we got at the Polynesian. Nancy got it. The rum swizzle. Monorail.
No touching. No touching.
Monorail.
No.
Monorail. Oh, it's stopping. Check out the condensation on that drink. I don't understand. Why would you want to eat at Chef Mickey's or anywhere in here? It's so warm. They don't have the air on. This is not a comfortable experience. Macy's even sweating pretty hard over there.
Yeah, you know, if I'm hot, it is hot because I'm usually pretty cold. And Gary runs a good 10 degrees warmer than I do.
Heading down to go up. Giggity. Here is the elevator for the California Grill.
Thank you so much for your patience.
Yeah, we had we actually had reservations tonight later, and I was like, let's see if we can get in sooner, because we were hungry. Oh, perfect.
Come back to view the fireworks.
Yeah. How's your night going? Yeah, no, I mean, that's a good thing.
Maybe too relaxed.
Pass in like a shark.
Perfect, thank you. All right, now that we got a seat, let's take a look around. It's a little bit cooler up here.
Yeah, it is a little bit cooler.
So here at California Grill, it used to be like a standard menu. It's no longer that. It is a Perks Fix menu, which, take it for what it is. They have an appetizer, they have a main course, and a dessert. And as you guys can see, there's several selections. And from what I can see from the tables around me, the appetizers seem like they're fairly plentiful, but we'll see what comes out once we do order. So California Grill is typically a reservation-only restaurant. We happen to be on the premises, and within the Walt Disney World app, there was the option, if you go into dining reservations, click today's date and you hit now, there were options at the restaurants that were located close to us to put ourselves on a walk-up standby list. And because our reservation wasn't until almost 10 o'clock tonight, I decided to give it a try. And once we put ourselves on the list, it was only about 5 to 7 minutes till I got the text message. So we came upstairs, we got to the top, and then we waited about another 20 minutes till we got this table. So keep that in mind. If you can't find a reservation and you're willing to take the gamble, you can always try this new standby wait list. I haven't heard anybody talk about this yet, so it was new to me, and even the person at the check-in counter, he said that they can't do walk-ins there. It all has to be through the app. So you have to make sure you have the Disney Experience or Walt Disney World app, whatever you want to call it, in order to utilize that service. And we'll tell you guys a little bit more about that once we actually get done eating. So tell me, what are you thinking?
For what?
Your experience so far.
So far, it is super noisy up here. I can barely hear Nacy across the table from me. I mean, it's really loud. But the views for fireworks are awesome. So if you can book this and you want an okay meal and then you want to go check out the fireworks, this might be an option because it does have really good views of fireworks. Hopefully, we'll get to check it out later.
And it doesn't matter what time your reservation is for dinner, you can come back and view the fireworks at any time.
Yep. And if you want to, there's a bar up here too. So you can just come up here for the bar and then come and see the fireworks as well. So there's a couple options for you if you're interested in coming up here and seeing the fireworks. The placemat, in case you're wondering. The beautiful date I have tonight. I don't really know what this is going to taste like. I figured I would take a shot. This is one of their signature drinks. They call it the California Sour. Let's see what it tastes like.
What's in it?
Whiskey, Prosecco, sweet and sours, and then another alcohol. It's not bad. It's kind of weird. You get that whiskey hit from up front, and then you get like this little like sweetness that comes in there afterwards. It's a really interesting drink. I like it. I actually like it. I'm not too big on hard liquors, but occasionally I'll get one I like. I do like this one. Let's see what Nacy thinks about it.
All right, so I'm gonna give Gary's California Sour a try. Cheers. Yeah, that's not bad. All of them kind of really blend together really nicely. It doesn't really have like a really strong bite to it in terms of like the bitterness with alcohol, because a lot of times when you have like layered alcohol drinks, sometimes something might hit you a little stronger than the other. This is very smooth, and I have to say, actually probably quite fitting. So, cheers. We went ahead and ordered our meal. So since it's Perks Fix, like I said before, you order everything all at once. So as everything comes out, we're gonna take you guys along for the journey.
All right, so I tried the bread. Nacy's munching on it. The one thing I will say is it's not warm, so I don't know where it comes from, but it's not warm to the table. And the butter is cold and a little bit difficult to spread, honestly. But it's not a bad bread. It's a decent sourdough. It's just I would like it fresh. can't really see it very well on the camera, but you should see the globe is nicely lit up with purples and blues. It looks really pretty.
Alright, so I got the heirloom tomato salad, which comes with burrata, basil, and balsamic pearls, as well as tomatoes, and then these everything bagel crisps. Cheers. That's really good. I've been really, lately, probably the last year or two, my favorite thing has been like caprese or anything that really has like burrata or mozzarella, a little bit of balsamic, like it's right up my alley. And this is delicious. This is actually really good. It's nice and light, nothing super heavy, especially if you've been outside all day in the parks. This is a good choice. So Gary got the spicy craisin roll, so we're gonna see what he likes.
One thing I'll note is like all the craisin sauce is kind of like in the middle, and then they make like a star on the outside. Interesting choice for a design. So he said just to dip it in the craisin sauce and then take a bite, so I'm gonna try that first without any soy. I like it. Whew. There's that heat. All right, so it is spicy. Just know ahead of time that this is definitely a spicy dish, so if you're not really good with the spicy flavor palette, you might not want to choose this one. Oh, but the fish is nice and fresh. The crab tastes good, the scallop tastes good. Honestly, overall, a really, really good dish. It kind of fascinates me. Most of the time in Vegas, when you get like a spicy, they actually like drip the spicy sauce on top of it, whereas this is in the middle and you have to dip it. I don't kind of like that approach to it a little bit, just because it's messy. Like you've got to figure out how you're going to dip it in there, how you're going to get the sauce out. But it is a really tasty roll. So we've got some main courses coming out in a minute, and we'll come and get you when they get here.
So we were just sitting here, and I have a bird's eye view of the kitchen. And they had, you know, the Mickey dome cakes that you can get down at the patisserie, down on Disney Springs. And they had one, and the Mickey ears are made out of chocolate. And the server that was standing next to him accidentally elbowed it, and it broke the Mickey ear, and he still took it to the table. I didn't get to see if they tried to fix it, like into it, like if they tried to slide it back in and make it look whole. I didn't see that, but he still took it to the table.
So as you were saying, they took it to the table.
Yeah, so they took it to the table, and I mean, it's an easy fix. You could just take the old one out and put a new one in.
I didn't see how much he elbowed the cake, though. I think he elbowed the cake, too. I don't think it was just the ears. And it's kind of not what I would expect from a high-dollar restaurant.
Yeah, and who knows if that was like a special order.
Well, it'd have to be. It's not on the menu.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. So.
Interesting find. Always watching.
Okay, so both Gary and I both got the same entree. We got the filet. They did have a couple other choices. They had a pork steak. They had Wagyu. So there are a couple options. There's a couple seafood options. But this one kind of aligned with us at the best. So I'm going to give it a go. Really tender. Definitely has a decent amount of flavor to it. It's actually cooked to my liking, 100%. Yeah, I have to say, I really like it. It's not bad at all. And then the other thing that came with our meal is the potatoes and carrots. So I'm gonna just give the potatoes a quick try here. Really good. Actually cooked perfectly. Perfect amount of flavor. And last up are the carrots. It's really good. I have to say, it's not the same as it was before. So everything's been a little bit different, but it's been really good. So let's see what Gary thinks.
One thing to note too, she did say there's a Wagyu steak. It is just a strip loin Wagyu steak, which to me for a high-class restaurant is a little bit of a disappointment. A strip loin of all meat cuts, that's kind of pretty weak. But I got the filet of beef, so let's give it a try. Wow, that's a pretty good cut of steak. Super tender for a filet, really flavorful. The red sauce that they have on here, it has a nice little kind of caramelized taste there. It's pretty good. Now let's try the potato. Potatoes go pretty standard. You know, not great, not bad, just kind of a standard potato. Give the carrot a shot. The carrot's nice and buttery. It's got a good carrot flavor, well cooked. Overall, not a bad meal. So we've got some desserts coming, and we'll come and get you when they get here.
Okay, so it is now 3 till 9 and fireworks are right at 9 o'clock. So if you want to see fireworks, everybody can head out to the terrace and catch a view, or you can sit at your table and catch the view through the glass.
For my second drink, I picked the Mai Tai. It's like, again, supposedly exclusive here. I don't believe it, but we'll give it a try. Nice and fruity. You get that kick of pineapple in there. That coconut rum. Oh, it's a good Mai Tai. It's kind of small, but it is a tasty Mai Tai. That's actually really good. So 2 for 2 on the drinks for me, at least. Really, really good drinks here. Maybe worthwhile just to sit at the bar. I'm not gonna lie to you. We got some more stuff coming out. We'll come get you when it gets here.
The music, that's all I care about.
It's interesting too, on my side, you can see Epcot. So you get Epcot on my side, and Macy gets to enjoy Disney. You can't really see it because of the reflections, but if you're here, you can see Epcot. So if you do run out to watch the fireworks, they do cover your food, which is a really nice little added benefit here. So you can sway like Macy.
Not me tearing up fireworks. Okay, so we just finished fireworks, and as you guys can hear and see, everybody's kind of rushing back in. But I have to say, this was a really good experience because not only do they pipe the music in, but they dim the lights in here, and everybody kind of went outside. And yeah, you can go outside and sit on the patio, and definitely do that if you really want to. But it was really nice just kind of sitting here, finishing up our dinner, listening to it, because I could actually hear it. When we were at the Poly the other night, and you guys can check out that video, they didn't pipe any of the music in, and it was really weird because they used to. So this was definitely, hands down, was a way better experience to have a firework dining meal. So, and so far, you know, we've done our apps, the bread, we have dessert coming up. Everything actually has been good. It's different. Again, it's different. It's not the same California Grill experience that I remember, but so far it's been good. We've had a great waiter, we've had great service, like even compared last night to Sanaa's experience, like tonight has been a complete turnaround from that bad experience. So anyways, looks like dessert's here.
So I got the vanilla almond creme brulee. It's kind of interesting. It doesn't actually come in a dish. It's kind of like on its own. Good crack. Nice little cream. Giggity. So at the beginning, you get a very strong kick of that almond flavor, and you get that really strong And then towards the end, that cherry kind of comes in there and gives it a little bit of cherry flavor at the end. It's an interesting flavor for a creme brulee. I like it. It definitely has a great consistency, great top. The flavor is a little bit different, so just know that going in. The cherry definitely gives it a kind of a different tang to a creme brulee. Normally I'm used to like an orange or kind of just like a creamy sort of creme brulee. This definitely has like more of a fruity flavor to it. It's really good and worth a try. Let's see what Nacy thinks about her dessert.
Okay, so I decided to go with the chocolate ganache, and I wish I could tell you everything that's in it, but it does look like there's some nuts here, I can tell you that. But I'm gonna give this a go. Cheers. It's really good. It's actually really rich. You get the really nice, rich, dark chocolate flavor there. Now I know Gary's not the biggest fan of dark chocolate, but I really do like dark chocolate. And the little pieces of like nuts and stuff that are with this really, I think, complement the smooth, dark chocolate that is with it. So I have to say, this has been pretty good. So we are going to wrap up our desserts here, and we will come and get you guys outside for our final thoughts.
View of Magic Kingdom from the top of the restaurant. There's the castle, Space Mountain, the new Coaster Tron. What? There's Main Street over there, all the lights. Pretty cool. There goes a couple boats heading back over. There's someone having their wedding with Minnie. That's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah,
Minnie hanging out with the peeps.
Yeah.
In case you're a DVC member, here is the DVC part of the Contemporary. There's a lounge up top where you can really see nice fireworks, by the way. Legit tip there. And there goes the stairs all the way down Ebenezer. Yeah, a little bit closer to Tron out here. The rockets, Space Mountain. Pretty cool.
We'll be back.
You'll be back, huh?
We'll be back. I don't know when, but 2024 is looking like a beautiful year. So, there goes
Monorail.
the crossing of the monorails too.
Monorail.
Do you cross monorails?
Monorail. All right, that concludes our California Grill experience. What'd you think?
It was really good. You know, it was different than the last time we've been here, and we were expecting that, but it was still a really good experience, and honestly, it was one of the better experiences we've had this whole week.
Yeah, pluses, it's definitely an easy to get one. The food was okay. It's kind of smaller portions, not super great. And the views, you can't beat the views.
Yeah, it was definitely having the music pipe in from Happily Ever After was the highlight, and it was the perfect way for us to finish our trip here at Disney because we fly home tomorrow. So,
and a legit tip is definitely just go out there and get your name on the digital list on the app instead of trying to get a reservation, because the reservations are kind of useless anymore. A couple downfalls though is it really is really noisy.
It is a very loud restaurant.
To be a top tier restaurant, one of their like restaurants, you know, like one of the big restaurants on property.
Signature, yeah.
It's kind of disappointing how loud it is in there. That's kind of my biggest drawback is it's really, really, really loud.
Yeah, and if you guys want to learn more about this online waiting system, definitely check out our podcast because we're going to be talking a lot more about some of the Disney tricks we kind of learned this go around because we're Disney pros and coming back 4 years later, we learned a lot too. So definitely check out our podcast, Awkward Chats.
On any of your favorite podcasts.
And if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up.
Hit that subscribe button.
And make sure you ring that notification bell so that way you get notified when we do at least 3 videos a week.
And we'll come and get you for the next one.
Ain't that the truth, baby Ruth?
Bye, everybody.
Bye.